Hi guys. Today I'm kind of just gonna be talking about my YouTube name, which is as you know Alix Fierce. I've had a lot of people ask why do you use that name? Well, to really understand it, you kind of have to go back to me when I was 13, 14 years old. I was a lot different than now. I was a little bit more toned down, a little bit more quiet, a little bit more. I don't really know how to describe myself, but I was the weird kid in the back of the class, and that's just being honest with you. And I'm still the weird kid, but now I'm the weird kid in the front of the class, making wildly inappropriate jokes and looking better than half the bitches in there. well, you know, Alex is kind of just a persona that started to develop in me around the time that I was 13 or 14. I was, like I said, I was a weird kid in the back of the class, but, I was always smart and I was always creative and, I always had all these ideas in my head. And so, when when this part of me started to come out that was more outlandish and that was more outspoken, you know, it was a little weird at first, and it took a lot of time to adjust. But it's something that I embrace, and I let Alex have his time sometimes, and I let him come out and I let him kind of express it. And I sound like I sound crazy, like I have like multiple personalities, but it was kind of just when I say Alex was coming out, it was just me exploring that part of myself that was more outspoken and it was bold and more more flamboyant, and and eventually I realized that that was a part of me that I really enjoyed expressing, and Brandon still exists. People still encounter Brandon. I'm not Alex 24/7 all the time, but you know, there's an ease in it now. It used to be I had to actively tap into Alex, and now it's kind of just a very simple transition from Brandon to Alex. And Alex is a lot more creative, and that's why I chose the name when I was setting up my YouTube account. Because that part of me is more outspoken and more creative, and as far as stage names like Alix Fierce is to me, everyone has them now. Mariah Carey has Mimi, and Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. Beyonce, fucking hate that bitch. Another YouTube video. That's a completely different YouTube video. I fucking hate that bitch. Anyway, it's kind of just like and Lady Gaga, best example possible. Her real name is like Stephanie Germanota or Germanata or some shit like that. God, I love her. Anyway, it's just kind of like stage names have been chosen by artists in the past because it's a transforming thing. It can get you over stage fright. It can make you more bold, more out there, more flamboyant. And that's what Alix Fierce did for me. And that part of me is the one that I don't think I'll ever really fully get rid of. And in fact, it may even take center stage a little bit more often as I grow older and get into more, creative endeavors, as far as like future careers and everything go. But I just wanted to take time out and explain, why I chose that name because a lot of people were curious. And so yeah, if you have any more questions that you would like for me to answer in a video, just hit me up on Facebook, comment on my videos here, just, get at me, and I will be happy to make it into a video, because God knows I don't make enough. Well, stay beautiful, bitches.